Hey, Mike Callahan here. Excited to announce after 3 to 4 months of extensive testing in beta, we are now releasing repetitive tasks. And basically, what repetitive tasks is all the things right here in the owner's head that rely on you in the business to be delegated. So, whether you're telling people in your office to send out invoices, charge credit cards, check the oil on a piece of equipment, things that you're holding yourself accountable to, this was a final step in my automation process to get my life back from my business. So, what we do here is we basically are going to do the same thing we did that I did in my company to go from over 100 hours a week to 3 to 5 hours a week working in the business. So if the business is still relying on you to make sure everything happens day in and day out, this is our solution. We can automate this all now in Service Autopilot. So we're going to take what's in your head here and delegate and automate. We're going to do it over 7 features in the system under sales, customer service, scheduling, billing, office manager, maintenance, and owner. So all the things that could happen in the sales department, for example, on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, quarterly, and annually that you would have to tell someone to do, we are going to document that process inside Service Autopilot, and it's going to come up as a to-do with a deadline. So one of the examples right now in our lawn care company is that we're actually going to winterize our spray tanks for fertilizing. So it's going to be assigned to a gentleman in my business with instructions of how many gallons of RV fluid he needs, how to do it, and a link to an online video for the manufacturer Gregskin Clark that has the skid steer mount tank that we have. So basically, now the automation will delegate and manage everything that needs to be happening daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annually in my business without me having to manage it. So next thing you're probably asking is, what happens if it doesn't get done? Well, the automation will remind the individual that it's assigned to that they didn't hit their deadline, and if you want, it will escalate via text or email to the business manager owner, letting us know that Joe, whoever it was, didn't finish that daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annually task. So now the repetitive task automation is going to manage the workflow and things that have to get done throughout your business every year and every day without you, the business owner, being managed. Now we can go in at a high level, 40,000 square foot, similar to this diagram, and manage the process from afar to be able to work on the business, not in it, as Michael Gerber says, or in my instance, become an absentee owner and let the automation run the higher parts of the business. So the next thing we're going to dive into here is pre-built in our automation. We have several different automations and tasks built out for you. To be exact, 37. So for the salesperson, complete all estimates assigned to you. Maybe for the owner, review your company's KPIs, your key performance indicators on a monthly report. Could be here, billing, close out all daily jobs and invoices. Maybe under the billing department, they prepare payroll for the week on a weekly basis. Whatever those things are, you can use the 37 that we built for you, turn them on and off. And then in addition, you are allowed to create an unlimited number of repetitive tasks on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually basis. And I'll give you a sneak peek how we've done this. So we've actually pimped out a form in Service Autopilot, and we would put the first name and last name of the person that needs to get it done, whether it's billing, customer service, office, owner, maintenance, sales, or scheduler, and we plug that in, and that's going to create that subheader, and we can go in after that through a process and actually dial in what they need to do, whether it's sending out bills or changing oil or whatever that is, that will be included. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't necessarily built for equipment asset management training or management. That is going to be coming out by Simple Growth here probably in the next 4 to 5 weeks. So we're going to have a separate automation that handles the equipment and asset management. But if there's certain things that maybe the equipment supervisor needs to do now, as going in and making sure some things in all the trucks every morning, that can be done on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. In addition, so once we've created that, we're going to have a lead now in the system where this can all be tracked, and we can click into the to-do that's due tomorrow in this instance, and this is telling me as the salesperson, these are the things that I need to do. And if I don't do it, it's going to alert me, and it's going to possibly alert the owner via text or email. And once we close it out, we're going to add a comment that was completed. If you're the business owner or manager, we can go into the to-do screen at a high level. In this example, this gentleman obviously has not done what he's supposed to do, but we're going to go under different areas of daily to-dos, weekly to-dos, monthly to-dos, and we've got a bunch of different examples here that can be dialed in of things that need to be done in different area. So this is going to give you a great idea. So we've got some quarterly, we've got some weekly. The other ones we were looking at is daily, and we got some yearlies. So we've got some different ways to track and make sure everything that should be done in the business is done by other people and not having to be delegated by the manager owner. Now the manager owner can work on that business and delegate based off the automation. This is going to just pull back amazing amounts of time. In addition, we've taken the work out of the actual to-dos and documents. So right here, we've got a list of them, of 49 customizable tasks that can be done through email and text in different owner and in elevations that can be happening if it doesn't happen. So we've taken the work out of it for you. You can go in, click on it, and literally hit edit and customize whatever it is based on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or yearly event. Once you update it here, hit save, and it automatically updates it. So real quick, just showing you what this includes is we've got what's in your head, delegate and automate among sales, customer service, scheduling, billing, office manager, maintenance, and owner. And the price of it right now is the repetitive task automation is $99 a month, support and updates, supported by Simple Growth. And we'll obviously, there is a one-time setup fee of $24.99. This can be done in 5 installments of $500. Or if you have 2 or more of our Simple Growth automations, this can be paid for in $99 a month and a one-time setup fee of $2,000 or 4 installments of $500. So if you have 2 or more of our packages, sales and employee, and you want to add a third package in, we're discounting the Kickstart here for you to reward you. In addition, if you don't have Service Autopilot and you're looking to get it set up, standard setup for SA is $500 and Pro Plus is $14.97. The Pro Plus, we've been doing a lot of these, 5 or 6 a week. It includes 10 services with the pricing matrix, invoice description, estimate description, templates for estimates, everything included as far as emails and setup, client and lead facing, as well as training to literally from lead acquisition through estimating all the way through billing. So it's another service as a certified advisor of Service Autopilot that we're setting up. But main thing I wanted to look at here is repetitive task automation, $99 a month, one-time setup fee of $2,500, basically $24.99. Can be done in 5 installments of $500, no interest. And if you are coming out to us here and taking a look at our automations, by the 10th of November 2018, we are extending our Service Autopilot pricing. So if you wanted to do a one-time installment for the setup fee of $24.99, we're going to discount that down to $2,000 one-time payment. If you have 2 or more of our Simple Growth automations before November 10th, if it's paid in full, we're going to discount the one-time setup to basically $1,500. So let us know, hit the link below, and we're happy to get on a phone call with you this week if you wanted to enjoy the extended conference pricing from SA5 and GIE, or if this is something you want to do in installments, it would be that $99 a month and the $2,500 over 5 months. So click the button below and grab a screen share with me, Mike Callahan, or someone on the Simple Growth team. Thanks a lot.